She said I fed her dog food, so I showed her the butcher's receipt. My wife got me this amazing new smoker when we moved into our house, and I'd been itching to break it in properly. The first weekend we were settled, I headed to the butcher to find something special. He mentioned he had fresh beef tongue and cheeks in the back. I actually got chills. My grandpa used to make barbacoa with those exact cuts when I was a kid. Slow cooked, tender, insanely flavorful. It's real, authentic food, the kind you can't fake. Most Americans won't touch it though. Too weird, they say, but I grew up on it, so I bought everything. I spent all Saturday prepping, rubbing the meat with my grandpa's spice blend, letting it marinate overnight. I woke up at 5 a.m. Sunday to start the smoker. My wife's brother was bringing his new girlfriend, Ashley, to our housewarming party. He'd been dating her a few months, and my wife warned me she was a little picky with food. By noon, the smell was incredible. That deep, smoky aroma that drifts down the block and makes people peek over the fence. I made fresh tortillas, pico de gallo, everything from scratch. Ashley was the first to fill her plate. She took one bite and literally moaned. "Oh my God, what is this? This is amazing." Everyone followed her lead. Seconds, thirds, gone. My brother-in-law was beaming. "Man, my future brother-in-law's a chef." Ashley was on her third taco when she came up to me and said, "You have to give me this recipe. I'm making this for my parents next weekend." Normally, I keep family recipes to myself. Last time I shared one, someone messed it up, blamed me, and accused me of sabotaging them. But my wife overheard and gave me that look. You know, the be nice look. Fine. I grabbed a note card and wrote it all down. Beef cheeks, beef tongue, spices, marination, smoking time, everything. I handed it to her with a smile. She was still grinning when she read the first few lines. Then her expression froze. She blinked, looked again, then again. Her face turned white. Without saying a word, she bolted for the bathroom. A few seconds later, we heard it. Retching. Loud, echoing, horrified, retching. The whole party went silent. My brother-in-law sprinted after her. 5 minutes later, she came back, eyes red, mascara streaked, clutching the note card like it was contaminated. "You fed us dog food," she screamed. "Beef tongue and cheeks? I feed that to my dog. I literally buy that for Bella." The room froze. My brother-in-law looked at her like she'd grown a second head. "What are you talking about?" Ashley started crying. "I buy this stuff at PetSmart. Beef cheek rolls, beef tongue strips. That's what I just ate." My neighbor Carlos, who's from Guadalajara, tried to hold it in but completely lost it. Bent over, tears streaming, laughing so hard he could barely breathe. "Ashley, that's authentic barbacoa," he managed between laughs. "That's real Mexican food. You can't get this at Taco Bell." Ashley shook her head furiously. No, I've seen these in the dog aisle. I buy them in bulk." She grabbed her phone, pulled up the PetSmart website, and sure enough, beef cheek rolls, beef tongue strips, $8.99 per bag. The room was dead silent. Then I took out my phone and showed her my butcher's receipt. $47.50 for the cuts, from a human butcher. Someone in the back muttered, "Wait, her dog eats better meat than I do?" Carlos completely lost it again, practically wheezing with laughter. "Sweetheart," he said, still wiping his eyes, "you just discovered why real tacos taste better than Chipotle." But Ashley wasn't hearing. She looked genuinely traumatized. "I ate tongue, an actual tongue, from a cow's mouth," she wailed. My brother-in-law tried to calm her down, but she pushed past him, grabbed her purse, and stormed toward the door. She paused at the food table, still 3 tacos sitting on her plate. For a second, I thought she might throw them at me. Instead, she grabbed the plate, tucked it under her arm, and stomped out. We heard her car door slam. My wife looked at me, deadpan. Did she just take the dog food with her? That broke everyone. The entire party exploded in laughter. Carlos was crying. My brother-in-law didn't know whether to chase his girlfriend or laugh with the rest of us, and I just stood there, staring at the empty pan of barbacoa that everyone had devoured minutes earlier. Honestly, still the best meal I've ever cooked.